Hey, this is Dwayne. Hey, I got everything working now, and the videos should be doing real nice too for the upcoming classes. So everything's working now. I wanted to show you this particular trade, and it's just another trade I'm got into, but I want to show you this British pound, what happened. I'm gonna get out of this trade because it's just me just over trading. Look at this. Remember this trade. Now this is going to come down probably to this area. Now this is the trade that I got in. I want to give it a better look. Come on. Okay, here we go. Time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Four-hour chart. Now look at this. This is the candle that made us money. It came down. And what happened was it came down to about we got in about 324, and it came down to about it came down pretty far, about 300. So we made some pips, but it retracted on me, and I got out at 10 pips. I didn't get a chance to tape it, but I did my stop loss 10 pips in, and now it's back. Remember, it went past, here's the line, resistance line. It jumped past the resistance line, but it'll probably close this 4-hour candle up underneath. Okay, this red line. Even though it jumped up, it'll probably close. That's what I said. On Friday, you don't know what's going to happen, so I have to watch it closely. And I got in another trade. I thought I was going to be able to show that one to you because I wanted to see if I could do it with this one, but I probably end up closing this trade because it's just unpredictable right now. And I really didn't want to be in a trade by Friday, but this is a practice account. This is not the same trade I got in earlier. It is not the same trade. It's a practice account, so it can run. It doesn't matter. But the other trade did close at a take profit. It was only 10 pips. It came down. Remember, we got into 1.3024, and you see where it went down to. Let me see. But I wasn't paying attention to it. I was on the phone, and I should have closed it, because I saw it on the 15-minute chart. Tell you what I saw. That it was going to hit a support, and I need to close it, but I didn't. So it ended up hitting my my stop loss, which was a 10 pip. I was in profit. I moved my stop loss a 10 points in profit. So that's where it hit. So I made money, but I could have made way more. And now, again, it looks like it's just going to continue to go up. So this was a wasted trade that if I was in it for real, I would close it. Because it's just not, that was me just trying to show you something, but don't even pay attention to this trade. It's not a real trade. Because it's a sell trade. And it'll probably come down, but I I don't know. And I told you it's just unpredictable. So get out of this trade. Yeah, okay. So it's just unpredictable. It may move into this area. We made our money. If you're still in the trade, if you were still in a buy, you would have got stopped out. But obviously, on the 4-hour chart, the trend is up. So this was a retraction. Coming down on the 4-hour chart, the trend is up. Now on the day, when you look at the day chart, the trend is still down. 4-hour chart, the trend is up. So, and what you're seeing is a up, up, up. And then you see a retraction here, which we made money. And now you see it going up again. So on the 4-hour chart, it's up, even though on the day chart, it's down. Okay, and this started today. Look at this. If we go 4, 8, 12, it actually started yesterday, the uptrend. Okay, so on the 4-hour chart, you have an uptrend. If I go to the, and I'll be explaining that Sunday. But right now, we're not in a trade. Don't even pay attention to this. We're not in a trade. And it's just going crazy. And it looks like it's going to continue to go up. But it'll probably, this candle will probably close up under this red line, since that is the resistance. Now, or it may go to the, as we were talking about before, the buy area. Okay? Which we should be having a pending order in at about 1.3104. And that we talked about that before. Put a pending order in this area, because that's your supply area right up in here. And you'll see it more on the day chart. So we did make money 10 pips on this trade that it came down. I was stopped out. If I would have been watching it, I could have made about 30. Let me see what that is. Let me see what it went to. I'm looking at this candle right here. High, low was 304. So about 20 pips. 20 pips could have been made. I made 10 off that trade. Could have been 20 on it going down. This candle right here, I made about 10 pips. As you see, it's continued. I'm out. Not even pay attention to it. This trade. But I made about 10 pips. It's just an erroneous, mistaken trade here. I was just trying to show you something, but that's not a real trade. This would be what amounts to be chasing a trade. It's too late to do anything with this trade. You either want to catch it, like when it was here, when I said we were skeptical how long we would be in the trade, but it was at a resistance. We made some money, but now it looks like the 4-hour chart, it looks like the trend is changing to an uptrend. At least for, a day and a half, or, 8 hours. Each candlestick represents 4 hours. That's an uptrend. See how long that lasts, because so see how long what the retraction, how far is it going to go up? Again, it probably come up in this area, which is the supply zone, because it's definitely breaking through resistance. But we'll see. It may not. Okay, it may retract again back down. because long term it is a downtrend. But 4-hour day chart, it's a downtrend, but the 4-hour chart looks like we got some uptrend going. Okay, so our reversal. Okay, now if it breaks this area, the demand level or the supply level, then, and it continues to go up, then it's on a reverse trend. Okay, so I just wanted to share with that. So we got out of the trade, but I really wanted to show you something, but I didn't get a chance. Show you the stop loss, because the stop loss was hit. So I wanted to show you what I had did, but it was hit, so I'm out to trade. Talk to you soon. Just catching up, and we'll talk Sunday.